So, you're building your career, you're ambitious, and you're ready for what's next. But you're worried you have to torch your lifestyle and your bank account just to get there. You've been looking all across Florida's Space Coast, and one name keeps popping up: Palm Bay. You've heard it's affordable, but what's it really like to live here as a young professional? Can you actually build a life and a career in a place that feels like you're on a permanent vacation? As a local real estate expert right here in Palm Bay, I get asked these questions all the time, especially by people just like you. They're landing jobs in tech and aerospace with companies like L3 Harris and Northrop Grumman, and they all need a place to live that feels less like a generic suburb and more like a real community. Today, I'm pulling back that curtain. We're not just talking about houses, we're talking about lifestyles. I'm giving you the insider's guide to Palm Bay's neighborhoods, breaking them down so you can find that perfect mix of affordability, career access, and the fun stuff that actually matters. If you're serious about making a smart move, you're in the right place. And for those of you who are looking to buying, selling, or investing here in the Brevard County area, feel free to reach out, as the link to book a call is in the description below. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Forget what you think you know about Florida's sprawling cities. The key to understanding Palm Bay is that it's not just one place. It's a city of quadrants, each with its own vibe and its own perks. Think of it like a personality quiz for where you'll live. Your answers determine your perfect match. Figuring out which quadrant fits your life is the first step to unlocking why this city is one of the best kept secrets on the Space Coast. We're gonna pick this city down to the stubs here together. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly where you belong. Okay, before we get into specific neighborhoods, you need to get a direct layout of the city. It's actually very simple. Palm Bay is split into 4 quadrants. You have northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. Picture a classic 4-square court drawn on a map. The main road running east and west, splitting the north and the south, is Malabar Road. And the line running north and south, dividing the east from the west, is Minton Road. Every single address here ends in NE, NW, SE, or SW. And now you know why. This isn't just for the mailman, it's the city's entire operating system. Knowing the quadrant of a home tells you about its core features, its convenience, its age, its surroundings, before you even step foot in it. Understanding this grid is your cheat code to navigating Palm Bay like a local from day one. It tells you about commute times, how close you are to shopping, and also the general feel of the area. Feeling a little overwhelmed by the choices? If you want to talk through the quadrants that perfect fit for you, your specific career, and your lifestyle, you can book a one-on-one call with yours truly with the link in the description below. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Now let's break down what each quadrant has to offer for young professionals. Let's start with the northeast. This quadrant is the plug-and-play model of Palm Bay. It's the most developed and honestly, the most convenient part of the city. If you want a lifestyle where you're just minutes away from major shopping, this is your spot. We're talking about Hammock Landing with its Target, dozens of stores, and all the chain restaurants you could ever want. Now this quadrant has an energetic, bustling feel that a lot of young professionals are looking for. Plus, you're incredibly close to Melbourne, which is a total game changer if you work for Melbourne's tech corridor, or if you want to hit its downtown nightlife. Housing here is a real mix though. You'll find charming older single-family homes, but also a good supply of apartments and condos. This is perfect if you're not ready to buy yet. And also, since it's more established, more homes are on city water and sewer also. This is a convenience that we often take for granted at times. I always tell my clients that the Northeast is for professionals who put convenience first. You want to be able to decide on a Friday night dinner without it becoming a huge production. The quick access to I-95 also makes weekend trips to Orlando a breeze. This is the quadrant for you if you want the Palm Bay address with a more connected, almost urban lifestyle. Now, let's cross over Malabar Road and head into Southeast Palm Bay. This area is like getting a brand new laptop right out the box. Everything is sleek, fast, and running on the latest software. If you're dreaming of a brand new home with a modern layout and energy efficient everything, this is where you need to start your search. Southeast Palm Bay is the epicenter of new construction. You'll find entire communities like Bayside Lakes, which is practically its own little town with resort style pools, fitness centers, and gated sections for extra security. This is an area that strikes a perfect balance between getting something new and staying affordable. While the citywide median home price is around $315,000, master plan communities like Bayside Lakes might be a little on the higher end, but the value is incredible compared to other coastal cities. For context, the median for a wider Palm Bay Melbourne metro area is closer to $355,000. So you can definitely see the value there. This area is ideal for the young professional who's planning for the future. You get a modern home, usually under warranty, and you also get into a neighborhood filled with other families and also young professionals as well. It's a quieter, more suburban experience than the Northeast, but still just a short drive from everything else you may need. All right, let's talk about the west side of Palm Bay, the southwest and northwest quadrants. Choosing to live here is like putting on a pair of noise-canceling headphones. You get more peace, more quiet, and a whole lot more personal space. These areas are where you'll find amazing value and, more importantly, room to breathe. The Southwest has always been more rural, but just like the Southeast, it's seeing a ton of growth with affordable new construction homes. It's perfect for the professional who wants a balance of city access and also a suburban quiet. Give you that lifestyle feel with pools and walking trails also. Now the Northwest Quadrant is a similar story. This is a hidden gem that's changing fast. Historically, being out west meant being on well and septic systems, like you were camping and in charge of your own resources. But the newer planned communities like Avery Springs are like modern composites with all the hookups included. And guess what? They're all on city water and sewer as well. These areas are for professionals who don't mind an extra 10 minutes in the car in exchange for a bigger yard and more privacy. If your Florida dream includes a spacious lot where you can park a boat or even build a pool, the Western Quadrants are calling your name. Now I know seeing this on a map is one thing, but figuring out which neighborhood has the homes available that fits your budget is the next step. If you're ready to see what's in the market right now, click the link in the description below to book a free, no obligation strategy call with yours truly today. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Okay, you get the geography. Now let's talk about 3 things that every young professional I work with really care about: the commute, the budget, and the lifestyle. First, the commute equation. Now Palm Bay's location is its secret weapon. The city is a magnet for major aerospace and tech employers like L3 Harris and Northrop Grumman. With 3 I-95 exits, your access to the entire Space Coast is fantastic right now. Even a commute up to Kennedy Space Center is totally doable. The ongoing development of the St. John's Heritage Parkway is a massive project designed to cut down on traffic. And honestly, if you're moving from a city like a Miami or Atlanta, what we call heavy traffic here, it'll probably make you laugh. Now next, balancing your budget. This is where Palm Bay really pulls ahead. It's like your dollar gets a promotion the moment you move here. The cost of living is about 7% lower than the Florida average. But the real kicker, Florida has no state income tax. So for those of you who are moving from out west, meaning California or up north, that's an instant raise for you. With the median home price being around $315,000, this is way more accessible than in other coastal cities. If you're renting, you can expect a 1-bedroom apartment to average around $1,417 a month. Your money simply goes further here, letting you save, invest, or just enjoying your life a little more. And finally, amenities for your downtime. What do you do when you're not working? Palm Bay is an outdoor lover's playground. You're only a 20 to 25 minute drive from the beach. We have incredible nature preserves like the 130-acre Turkey Creek Sanctuary, perfect for hiking and kayaking. There are endless spots for fishing in freshwater lakes and the nearby Indian River Lagoon. The food scene is also full of hidden gems, from waterfront tiki bars to amazing local restaurants. It's a city that practically begs you to go outside and have some fun. So, we've broken down the quadrants and talked about the commute, cost, and also the lifestyle. You should have a much clearer picture of where you might fit into this Palm Bay puzzle. But hearing me talk about it is one thing, seeing it for yourself is a whole other thing. This market is growing fast, and the best opportunities don't stick around nowadays. So if you're serious about finding that perfect spot in Palm Bay, the easiest way to get started is to book a call with yours truly with the link in the description below. Just pick a time that works for you, and we can map out a personalized plan for your move. I'd be honored to help. So don't hesitate, click the link, and let's make this move as smooth as possible. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. From the plug-and-play convenience of the Northeast to the new build buzz of the Southeast and the space and value of the West, Palm Bay really does have a neighborhood for every kind of young professional. It's one of the few places where you can have a high-tech career and 30 minutes later, be on a kayak in a nature preserve. It's a city that proves you don't have to choose between your professional ambition and a comfortable, fulfilling life. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe. I make videos like these every single week. Now that you know what each quadrant offers, which one do you see yourself living in? Put that in the comments below. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.